We are concerned about the psychosocial readiness of the students, that sufficient time may not be afforded to them to readjust to regular schooling and to have them in the correct frame of mind to write the exams.
The point of view of the Grenada Union of Teachers President Marvin Andel. However, Education Minister Emmeline Pear says the decision to allow students to sit the CXC CSEC exams in July is not in her hands.
They could not have gone forth without that approval that they got about a week ago. Now, before that, they sent to every member state asking, what is your preference? And in selecting that preference, you had three options. Exams in June, in August, September, I believe those were the options generally speaking. And in Grenada's case, we said the latest possible option, September, is our preference. And even September would be dependent on the situation locally as it relates to COVID-19. That was our response to CXC. Guess what? It's also the same view of the Caribbean Union of Teachers. They were in that same meeting, and I heard them. They supported the option of September.
The decision to allow exams in July was taken by the region's education ministers during a meeting last week.
We did not have much support as it relates to September. So the next question is, what can you do? Now, the only thing we can do now is A, put systems and structures in place to ensure the safety of our students so they can go to sit those exams. Or B, we said we are so concerned about these students that we are not going to allow them to take part in these exams in 2020. All students in Form 5 are to repeat Form 5 and do their exams in 2021. That's also an option.
According to her, more than two-thirds of education ministers voted in favor of CXC CSEC exams in July. Regarding CPEA, which is often referred to as Common Entrance Exams, Minister Pear said a decision will be made soon.
In the case of a grade 6 student, you are simply just moving one grade upwards, and we believe that a possible option is not to have CPEA. By Monday, all of the options would have been presented, discussed, and a final decision taken. And I suspect by Tuesday, Wednesday, we should be informing the general public of our final position on CPA and our final position on those other examinations.
Minister Pear said that at the end, it will all boil down to leadership and taking tough decisions after a cross-section of dialogue. Cherry and Blackman, Stephen.